Hello hunters or aspiring hunters. If you are in the otome space, you must have definitely come across Love and Deepspace. But how does one actually play Love and Deepspace? Maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and you want to know what you're getting yourself into before you get started? I got you. Love and Deepspace is a 3D dating sim or the very first 3D otome style gacha game that plunges you into a sci-fi world where love knows no bounds. 3D cutscenes, interactions, and 24/7 companionship await you in literally the palms of your hands. I mean, just look at the stunning outfit customizations and the companionships and the photos and everything. It's so good. Without spoiling anything for you, you are a hunter, that is your occupation in the city of Lincoln, and it is up to you to protect the city of Lincoln from these creatures called wanderers, but you are not doing this alone. You are accompanied by very attractive and powerful love interests. Secondly, 3D character customization. You heard that right. This is the very first otome game that I have come across where you can actually change the way your character looks to like fully self-insert if you want to do that, if that's your thing, from changing her skin tone to her eye shape, her lip shape, even her voice.
It's like we're in another world.
It's just a minor step back. It's like we're in another world. It's like
Number 3, pick a love interest to main. What this means is focusing on one guy, especially if you are a free-to-play or low spender, will be very helpful, especially when it comes to saving diamonds for banners for your main. Number 4, your character's inventory, achievements, and SPACEPEDIA, found by clicking on your hunter level. Once clicked, the suitcase is your inventory, the badge your achievements, and the little monitor your SPACEPEDIA. So in my inventory, you can see all event items exclusively, materials. So just going through some of the stuff which I have. It's not a lot at the moment, but just showing this for reference sake. Next up, the achievements. This will show you achievements you have yet to complete and have already done. Your SPACEPEDIA is pretty much your encyclopedia to help you with any information you might want to find out more about the game, such as guidance, what is the hunter's code, what is the hunter's association, and any other more information about the world itself. You clicking on the different tabs like the guidance, message, life, or tale, you will come to understand the world in which you live in this sci-fi world and what is your significance and importance. Claim your free stamina, click on the events on your Destiny Cafe home screen. Scroll down when you find daily supply. You will find a noon and night login which has the server times respectively. This is so essential stamina for, doing various tasks in the game. Number 6, the with him section. This will show you your desk area, your collection, about him, and love timeline at the bottom of the screen respectively. If you click on collection, you can see your fun collection and memories. Memories will show you how many memories you have acquired or of if your preferred love interest. Fun collection will show you how many plushies that you have collected from the claw machine, how many you have missing. If you click on meow badges, it will show you how many meow badges you have collected and yet to complete from playing kitty cards, which is a lot of fun. If you click on about him, you will see a little character profile such as his age, height, birthday, his star sign, what is his job, his evol, his occupation. If you click on daily life, you will see more information about his job, his life. If you click on the little the question mark which is next to the sentence, it will tell you from which card, whether it be a 4-star or 5-star card, did you find out said information about the love interest. So this is very helpful if you want to go and refer back certain cards, or if you want to know where did you find this information out from. You can find out what does he like. For example, Silas is a very passionate vinyl record collector, amongst other things. So this is like fun tidbits about the guy. Yes, you can customize your desk area, and if you click on love timeline, it will show you how many days you've been with your love interest and the different types of interactions that you have done and completed with him, like storylines and completions and whatnot. You can look at your desk in a portrait and landscape mode, as you can see here, and clicking on decor will show you the different ornaments, deskwear, etc. that you can display and decorate. Some items are interactive, as you can see. When you click on them, it will trigger some kind of animation, and some even have music attached to them. It's really cool. Number 7, interact with him at the Destiny Cafe screen. It'll be the chat bubble just below your mailbox and friends list, as you can see. If you click on him once,
If I don't grab your hand now,
he will say a little
there's no
something.
telling what you'll do next.
Now, there are different modes at the bottom of the screen. I'll just click on it. For example, at the notebook, you can just, whatever notes you make, you will find it over here. If you click on Remind Me, it will show you the daily, period, and special functions. You can find that out for yourself when you explore and play by yourself. When you click on Relax Time, there are like these cute hand interactions. So for example,
What happened?
he is so fine, please.
Here's one more person who won't let go.
Oh, he looks so good in his birthday outfit. Let's click on another one. Let's go to the heart interaction.
To understand one's heart, be honest. You use heartbeats and I use eye contact.
Oh, he is so cute. If you click on what to eat, you can ask him, what he is eating, essentially, like what kind of recommendations and what he's eating. So I think it's so cute. He likes cheese pancake. So there are 3 options. You can try all of them to see what responses you get. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Next, if you click on the Tate or Tate
I'm all
option,
ears.
you can actually talk with him about how you're feeling, whether you're happy or sad, or if you
I
want him to
know.
meet somebody.
I can see the
This is really
smile on your
cute.
face.
And let's say, for example, I clicked on one. Let's just say I made a new
Tell
friend.
me
Let's see
about
what
the
he
good
says.
thing that happened today. Then I'll think of how we can celebrate.
Click again. I had a
What
blast
kind
today.
of friend are we talking about here?
Once you're done speaking with him, click on the top left
in a
of your
good mood
screen
now that
and
I've
just say,
listened
I
to you
gotta
talk
go,
for so
and then
long.
you can exit the screen. Then you can click on his heartbeat and press and hold to hear his heart beating ever so rapidly, because it's you that's checking him out or checking his heartbeat out. Not sure why this is an option, but I think it's super cute and funny. Clicking on
asking
quality
me for a
time will
favor.
show up 3 different options. Click again.
Oh,
After he finishes
you
speaking,
want me
he'll
to
ask
do
you if you want to
something
do
with
something
you?
with him, and it will show you work, workout, and study. So if you click on workout, for example, it will show you the calendar of how many times you have done the study plan, work plan, or workout plan. As you can see, I have completed the achievements for me doing this. So yeah, this is fun to get diamonds. And number 8, agenda for experience to be gained. The only way to increase your hunter level is by doing your daily tasks. So make sure you're doing your agenda daily. Next up, sending your friends stamina. Currently, there's a cap of 30 per day. Number 10, click on shop to claim your free daily and weekly packs. This is very important to maximize your resources. The daily free pack can give you either 10 or 30 diamonds. You can get a bunch of ascension materials, protocores, stamina, chocolates, or here's the drop down menu of the rewards and what sort of percentage probability you can use to get them. The weekly free pack you can get every Monday when the week resets, when your weekly tasks reset. So as you can see, a bunch of diamonds or 1 Empyrean wish. So at the top of your shop screen, privileges will be your AURUM pass. Pack will show you the different packs you can purchase. The options selected and exchange I will show you in a bit. Top up is when you top up purple crystals. Under selected, you will see daily, accessories, combat, and items. Daily will be daily outfits, accessories, very self-explanatory. Combat will include combat exclusive outfits for each companion. Battle companion items will be things like poses, Empyrean wishes, deep space wishes, and more. Under the exchange section, the tender shop is what is the birthday event exclusive shop for Silas's birthday. Wishing well will show you memories which you can purchase using the memory shards. Chocolate shop will show you items you can redeem using your chocolates, which include poses, outfits, accessories, and more. Lunar shop will show you respectively poses, outfits, and more. If you look at the HEARTSANDS shop, here you can redeem the HEARTSANDS you get by getting duplicate cards to get bottles of wishes, which is ultimately used to upgrade and ascend your cards. Number 11, the wish or the gacha system, where you will be pulling on the memory cards for each of the love interests. The standard wish pool, X-Space Echo, will be the standard cards that can be obtained. If you click on the magnifying search bar, you can see all the different types of rewards you can claim from Empyrean wishes and more. I have a video on my channel where I cover the banner types, the pity systems, rewards, and the events that go alongside them if you want in more detail. And similarly, limited banner or the limited wish pool that's currently ongoing is Alice's birthday. Number 12, the Galaxy Explorer. This will consist of the Silver Galaxy and Radiant Galaxy. This will take 8 hours for you to get a memory or a shard. The silver magnets are obtained by doing your agenda, that is your daily tasks. The gold or the radiant magnets can be obtained from 3 different sources: the chocolate shop, spending quality time with him, again weekly tasks. And if the speed up cubes can be obtained by doing quality time with him and daily tasks, this can instantly give you the card or the memory shards for the cards. On the top right, if you click on that search magnifying glass, you can see all the different types of memories and shards you can collect under the silver and radiant galaxy respectively. So as you can see, there are still some cards which I am missing. A fun tip for the Radiant Galaxy, which uses the gold or radiant magnets, I always find that putting the coordinates 4607 always gives me 4-star cards. Like, just look at this. Look, I got 4-star cards. Number 13, cafe features. As you can see with these little icons next to Silas's hot shoulder, there are so many different things you can do. So let's just dive right in. With the hanger icon, you can change his outfits over here, which he has some delicious outfits, his hairstyles, any accessories like headwear, earrings, rings, you get the idea. And then you can click on recommend, and or you can, also allow him to decide what he wants to wear, but I don't really recommend that unless you want to laugh. If you then click, okay, so and he'll probably say a text related to the outfit. If you click on the musical note, you will see all the different BGMs or background music you have collected so far and stuff that hasn't been unlocked yet, and you can even make a playlist if you like. Next up, if you click on the little map section or map icon, you can change the Destiny Cafe screen to reflect day, dusk, or night, or you can set it in real time. There are 2 different types of Destiny Cafe screens that you can select at the moment as of this update, as of 3.0. Who knows what will happen in 4.0, we'll see, The next thing you can do is if you click on the magnifying glass, it just sort of gets rid of all the other icons, and you can choose to touch him in areas and he will respond with something cheeky, flirtatious, or funny, or sweet, or stoic, depending on whom you select as your love interest on the Destiny Cafe. Touch him too many times though, and he's going to turn around and get low-key. He'll pretend to be annoyed. So when his back is turned, you can experiment with different options. You can click on his shoulders, you can click on the small of his back, you can click on his butt. You can click on his neck, the back of his neck, or his hair. And yeah, you can have fun with that. The little camera is a photo icon, so you can literally take a photo of him and he'll say like a really cute or funny sentence, as you can see. And you can even trigger a special sort of photo speech bubble with him. If you just maybe have to click a photo once or twice, like I'll do it a second time, and now he'll say something a bit different. So I'm talking about his photogenic angles and whatnot, and he'll display some options for you. So yeah, enjoy. Number 14, your in-game phone, which can be found at the bottom left of your screen next to icon bubble, will show you the different chats of your love interests and some other NPCs. The first icon on that little circular panel will show you like a social media kind of feed of sorts called the public account. Then you can see your timeline and your interactions with the love interests. Putting a heart and responding to his post will definitely give you some affinity points. So let me just click on one option, and then at the top right, you can see that I will be gaining 100 affinity points. And shortly he will reply back. Clicking on the telephone icon will show you your audio or voice and video calls with each of the love interests, and I have just changed their usernames or nicknames. That's why it's appearing differently. So if you want, you can view all of them at once, or you can select at the top right of your screen whom do you want to look at. So that's pretty cute. Number 15, your nickname change using the pencil icon on your profile next to your name. And as you can see, for each of the love interests, you can select a unique nickname. Different types of nicknames like babe, baby, girlfriend, honey, darling will trigger a unique voice line. Clicking on date at the bottom of your screen, let's explore what options are there. First, under playtime, these are the mini games which you can play with the love interest. I select Silas. We can play kitty cards and the claw machine. If you click on claw machine, you can choose between 4 different modes: standard, fun wheel, dynamic and whatnot, and balance. And you can look and check what type of plushies you can collect from the 3-prong claw and 2-prong claw. It can also give you instructions. If you click on the exclamation mark on the top left of the screen, it can show you how to play and how to collect the plushies. And yeah, just if you need help on guidance on how this works. Similarly, if you click on the kitty cards, here you can also check the instructions on how do you play the normal kitty cards mode and advanced kitty cards mode. By the way, doing all of these things will grant you 250 affinity points, so make sure you're doing this with each and every single love interest to level them up nicely. These are the different types of cards and explanations on how they work. Additional rules and any other help you might need you can find here. If we click on the kitty counter on the top right, you can see all the different Meow Badge packs and what all Meow Badges I have collected. Next up, the photo studio. I'm just going to click on Silas, and there are 3 different photo mode options. For now, let's click the first one, the AR snapshot. It will just take you to a loading screen. Then you can choose between different scenes and whether you want a duo photo shoot, a photo shoot of just him or yourself. I'm gonna change his outfit from the feral from the feral banner to his current birthday outfit. He looks so good. He looks like a sexy pirate. I don't know why, but he looks so good. Let me just change up my MC to match his fit. I'm gonna put on the cute Twilight early 2000s inspired fit, which I love. It's canon in my mind that MC and Silas often watch Twilight. It's referenced a lot, just throughout the story. It's kind of fun. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and you can choose between the different photos. Like there's an option to choose randomly. So as you can see, this is a whole lot of fun. If you love taking photos and you love the whole purikura or like photo machine, like with the Polaroid photo concept that exists all over the world, you're gonna have a blast with this. And once you're done, you can edit the photos if you want at the bottom of your screen, stickers, frames and whatnot. You can save it, and yeah. Clicking on By Your Side will take you to the Secret Times and Tender Moments screen. Secret Times is like a very special audio ASMR section. Some of them can be a little risque. If you know, you know. I would recommend listening to these just before you sleep if you're into that. Tender Moments are the 4-star cards that you unlock, like again an audio story. Both Secret Times and Tender Moments are unlocked by gaining certain cards, and this boosts your affinity and once you increase your level, of course. Next up, the Falling For You section. I click on Silas. Here you will see his Bond, Memoria and Myths. Bond will basically be a fully 3D animated storyline which will show you and your MC and the love interest. In Silas's case, it's called Midnight Stealth. So this is the little cutscene that plays in the background. Under Memoria is where you will find your 5-star standard and limited cards, and certain new 4-star dynamic dates can be read over here. So for example, Good Cat Code, if I just click on it, they'll show you a little description of what the memory is going to be like. You can click recall to play it again. Myths will include either the standard and the limited myth stories. Myths are told from either a past, present or future alternate universe. So, there's that if you were just curious from which perspective it's told from. So, yep. Next up, clicking on anecdotes. These are really good stories that dive deeper into the lore of each guy or each love interest, and it's usually often told from the perspective of the love interest themselves or from a friend or enemy that is close to the love interest. For Silas, there are currently only 6 chapters under 1 part. For Zane, Raphael and Xavier, there are 3 parts with 6 chapters each, showing you Zane's. For an example, the names or the titles of the chapters will display on the top right or the top of the screen, and you can see the different perspectives of how the love interest looks in each one. If I click on Caleb is similar to Silas in that he only has 6 chapters under 1 part. So just showing this for you if you wanted to read. The first time you read these, you get diamonds. So I do recommend you do this, but also mainly for the juicy story. You have to read the story. Number 17, the battle mode. Now, when you click on the battle mode, don't worry, we'll be going through each part in simple detail. The training room will give you 3 modes: basic, weapons, and freestyle. When you're a new player, the first time you do this, you will get a bunch of diamonds. So please make sure you're not sleeping on this, and you also learn how the combat mechanics and how the different weapons work. This is very, very essential if you want to familiarize yourself with battle mechanics. Next up, the wanderer types under bounty hunt. Mr. Beanie will be giving you gold, so if you click on one of the levels, it will show you the diamonds, how much gold you can get. I have too much of stamina, so let me just use that. Before that, just a little description about Mr. Beanie. You can check more details about him here. If I click on auto battle, by the way, the first time you successfully battle, you will be able to unlock the auto battle mode. So I'm just going to do that really quick, and I got a bunch of gold. Auto battle mode, I believe, locks in chapter 2:15 of the main story. If you click on Heartbreaker, will give you wish bottles. Now, wish bottles are used to increase your memory card's EXP to level them up. So just showing you what the cute little Heartbreaker is the cutest wanderer ever. Okay, I don't know. Next up, Pumpkin Magus will give you Sapphire and Ruby Ascension crystals, which will be used to ascend your, Ruby and Sapphire Stalactrum colored cards. So the pursuit is completed. You can use the exclamation mark to read more about him. Lemonette similarly will give you the Emerald and Amber Ascension crystals. Again, a little description about Lemonette. Again, I'm just going to do the auto pursuit just to make sure I get some crystals with me when I need them. So this is how it looks. There are 9 stages for each of them, for each of the wanderers. If I clicking on Snoozer, he will give us Violet and Pearl Ascension crystals. Once more, clicking on the auto pursuit, the exclamation mark will give you some more information about Snoozer. He's always sleeping. I would imagine Snoozer and Xavi are best friends because of the whole sleeping situation. But this is how the wanderers look like under the bounty hunt section. So I recommend you do that daily. Next up, the deep space trials. The open orbit is open 24/7. As you can see, it says 24/7 underneath open orbit at the top. And this, it can be quite challenging if your cards are not yet built, but don't worry, the initial stages are quite simple. So as you can see, there's a bunch of gold, diamonds, accessories, wish tickets, and much more that you can collect. There are a total of 240 levels in open orbit, if you were wondering. Next up, for the individual guys, the directional orbits for each of the love interests are only open on certain days. As you can see, the different days of the week is mentioned underneath their profile pictures. So for the directional orbits for Gravity, which will be for Caleb, and if you click on exclamation mark at the top, it will show you how the whole deep space trials work. Essentially, if you want to pause to read this, you can, but you can also do it in game. So this is just me showing you what it would look like if you clicked on the exclamation mark. Next up, the Hunter Contests. There are 3 modes here. You have the Primary, Junior, and Senior Hunter Contests. Primary and Junior are one-time rewards only. Senior Hunter Contest is what refreshes every 2 weeks, and at the bottom you will see a chest which shows you how many stars you can acquire and the corresponding diamond rewards and other rewards respectively, what kind of teams you can get for each of them. As I said in a previous video, I'm not very good at this Senior Hunter Contest. The most I can achieve is 200 or 250 diamonds, and that's all. But some diamonds are better than no diamonds in my book. If you click on the exclamation mark at the top, it will show you how the Senior Hunter Contest or the Hunter Contests in general, how do they work with each different mode. So you can always click on that if you need help. At the top left, it will show you what type of memories will give you a big seasonal bonus. So you can pay attention to that. That will help you do better in the Hunter Contests. Clicking on Core Hunt, there are 3 different areas: Fusion, Disambiguation, and the disassociation areas. The exclamation mark at the top will show you what these different areas do. This is where you get your protocores. This is where you farm or you grind for your protocores. The different areas or zones will give you different colored ones accordingly. This is what will make all your cards super strong. Like if you want to really, if you're a battle girly and you want to make sure that you want to perform well in battles, this is what you should be spending your resources on, and leveling up your different type of protocores. The gold protocores are the best ones that you can get to and obtain to make your cards strong. Last up, the Abyssal Chaos. It consists of Find Tobias and the Final Farewell. I will have a video coming up later on where I dive a little deeper into the Abyssal Chaos, but for now, just showing this to you for your reference. Number 18, your memories. This is where you can check your 5-star, 4-star, and 3-star memories. If you select all, you can see all of them. If I click on Silas, for example, I will see all of his cards that I have acquired over time. Similarly, if I click on Caleb, I will see all of the cards I have acquired for him. You get the drill by now. If I click on Zane, if I click on Xavier, if I click on Raphael, what cards do I have? At the bottom of the screen, you will notice shard memories and my team. If I click on memories, overview, it will show you an overview of the battle companions that I currently have unlocked. So for Caleb, his 2 companions, Standard and Limited. Silas, his 2 companions, again, Standard and Limited. Abyss Walker for Raphael, Foreseer for Zane, and some other companions from the 4-star and 3-star cards respectively. If I click on Shard, now these are shards I have collected from the Galaxy Explorer. If you see, for example, here is where you can craft cards. For Raphael, I am 10 shards away from crafting his Your Fragrance memory. Number 19, the main story, which is the gold circle at the bottom of the screen. At the top right where it says Homecoming Wings, if I click on that, it will show you all the different story parts. The first is under Deep Space, which consists of 8 chapters. That is the main story. This will unlock slowly as you progress with every single day that you play for a little bit. Long-awaited Revelry is essentially Silas's branch. Prologue to Tomorrow will be the story branches for Zane, Raphael, and Xavier respectively. And that you can unlock as you read, and play it in order is my recommendation. Homecoming Wings is for Caleb, to maximize your understanding of the story, because the story is really, really good. Please play it in order would be my gentle word of advice. Clicking on World underneath at the bottom left of the screen, you will find a bunch of stories that dives even deeper into the lore of Love and Deepspace. I highly recommend you read this, because a lot of things which don't make sense to you is probably going to make sense once you read this. Reading it for the first time grants you some diamonds as well. Additional important tips. Number 20, saving your birthday cake when there is a birthday event. Now currently Silas's birthday is ongoing. My word of advice, before you read chapter 3 of the birthday story, make sure that you design and decorate your birthday cake and save it, because if you don't save it, you will not be able to change it once you enter the last or second last part of the birthday story. So don't even risk it. Just before you can even read chapter 3, make sure that you save that cake, because it will be displayed as a permanent decor item in your desk area in the With Him section. So that's why you want to make sure it looks nice and pretty. Number 21, memory heart sands are obtained when you get duplicate cards. So make sure that you're converting this in the shop to wish bottles, because ultimately the wish bottles are what is going to help you ascend and level up your cards. So make sure you're doing that. 22, the blue memory shards are what you will obtain as you keep on making wishes. Once these accumulate, my word of advice again is to redeem these for the heartfelt gift 5-star memories, which you will find in the shop. It will usually be displayed on the left. I'm getting my left and right confused a lot. Sorry about that. On the right hand side, under the blue memory shard page in the shop, you will see like Silas's magnum opus, Zane's engraved affection, Xavier's unique aftertaste, Raphael's sparkling traces. These are the heartfelt gift cards that you can only exchange from the the shop in the memory shards section. Caleb has not yet got a heartfelt gift. I'm pretty sure he's going to get one before June, like before his birthday. Somewhere in May, we can expect a heartfelt gift for him. So during that time, you can claim it for free by logging in every day. But if you weren't able to get the previous 5-star heartfelt gift cards, this is how you obtain them. 23. How to deal with FOMO, or the fear of missing out, especially since this is a gacha style game. My word of advice, as someone myself who is considered like a low spender or free to play player, it is very important to choose your battles, and by choose your battles I mean choose what memories to pull on. My personal method for coping with FOMO, and while I know this is not the same as actually getting the cards yourself, is I will watch the cards I don't have on YouTube. I myself joined the game late. I would consider it's late. Like I joined in August of Misty Invasion last year, and I am personally okay. I've gotten used to like missing a bunch of cards, because I do skip certain events and not events, but I skip certain banners and the old cards which I was just not there for during the first 7 months of the game. I had to watch them on YouTube. So I know it's not the same feeling as obtaining or having the cards by yourself, but trust me, at least this is one way of, coping. It's one of my most effective coping mechanisms, and I highly encourage you to give it a try if you haven't already. Number 24, normalize skipping banners. There is always going to be a new and better event or banner taking place, and as a free-to-play or low spender, it's very important to understand and prioritize one specific love interest so that you can maximize your diamond savings and you don't feel any stress or FOMO. If you want some help on how to actually save your diamonds and never be broke again in Love and Deepspace, I have a video on that. I've linked it in the description below, so you can check that out. Number 25, log in during special events such as the 10 days with you or the heartfelt gift events. These events are crucial if you want to be able to maximize your resource materials such as gold, diamonds, ascension materials, chocolates, stamina bottles, and a lot more. And plus, you get, if it's 10 days with you, you'll get a 4-star card, and if it's the heartfelt gift events, you'll get a 5-star card. So make sure to log in during these times. You will always see this on the events page when you log into the events page section of your Destiny Cafe home screen. So always make sure you're regularly checking your events page. Number 26, prioritizing your dailies, weeklies, and monthly tasks. I have already mentioned this quite a bit earlier on in this video and even in my separate video on how to save diamonds and not be broke. If you really want to save as much of resources and diamonds as possible, this is like a no-brainer, and this is non-negotiable. Like, you have to do this. Otherwise, you're just going to be sad and diamondless. Number 27, the AURUM pass. If you want to spend the least amount of money as possible and still get the most out of your gameplay and want to support the game, the AURUM pass is your best bet. You get 300 purple crystals instantly, 3,000 red diamonds in a month, and 1,800 stamina, and plus you get a bunch of other privileges, like you get to change your profile banner, background, and a bunch of other stuff which you can check out for yourself. 28, the secret promise or heartfelt vow, which is the game's essential battle pass, which lasts for 2 months. The rewards can be seen respectively for the open promise. Open promise is free for everybody. The secret promise is 1 level higher, and you can see the rewards that you get. Heartfelt vow, you will get both 4-star memories, and exclusive title, a bunch of different accessories and diamonds, wish tickets. It's up to you whether or not you want to purchase this or not, but if you're looking for the best deals in the game, it would be the AURUM pass and the heartfelt vow personally. So hopefully you can have fun with that. And I would like to say a big special thank you to every one of you for showing me so much love and support on my previous videos. We are over 700 subscribers, which is pretty wild. I'm overwhelmed with joy, and Caleb says hello and hopes that you pipsqueaks and baby apples are doing well, and take care, and bye-bye.